a beautiful unboxing. So let's see what's in this little beauty. I mean, I already know what it is, but I just want to see their version of it. So this is the Page and Wick box for March, and yes, I am recording this on the 18th of April, and that's because it only got here 2 days ago to be the March box. If Page and Wick are consistent with anything, it is that their boxes are late, even before the printers got on fire. But it's different that Page and Wick are the only box that is late. I'm not exactly enamoured with them at this point, and I am close to cancelling the subscription. But I've skipped May's box for Page and Wick, but they have just announced that they're going to do a special edition of When the Moon Hatched, and I never actually got my hands on that book because it came out in the month that I actually skipped the locked library. So, yeah, go me. So, March box's theme is Blood of the Titan, which is straight on here. Like I said, I know what this box is. I know what the book is. And it's a book I already have. Now, I have seen many different covers of this book because it is everywhere. Every subscription box has been doing their own special edition of this. The Locked Library did one. Fairy Loot have done one because I have it and you can see it up here. I think Illumicrate haven't yet. They probably will do at some point. But this is Page and Wick's version of The Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Mass. And it is a different kind of cover to all the rest of them, because usually the rest of them, they have the little figure on the front of it. This is just the title, and it is done in the Greek myth style, which I like. It's not really, I wouldn't really call it foiling, it's just colouring. And the title and her name are raised on here. And we go to the spine. Oh, I've just seen the edges. And the back, which says, I shall either find a way or make one. I ain't even going to try to pronounce this, because although I was learning Greek a year or so ago, I let it lapse, and there's no way. I'm not going to insult a whole country by trying to pronounce that. And it does have a dreaded barcode on it, which is very annoying. I'm going to check my other Page and Wick books because I can't remember whether they have a barcode on it or not. But I do like. So that's different. The other Page and Wick books do not have the barcode on. Okay, so that is a new thing that I don't like. It is the only Page and Wick book to have the barcode. The pre-orders and the ones that come in the book box, which you can see over here, don't have the barcode on, so I don't know why this one does, but it does. But let's see the edges, because the edges are a wraparound. So we have this for the sprayed edges, matches the cover perfectly. It goes onto the top and on here. Like I said, it matches the cover, so we have in gold this like butterfly and like these Greek pillars, and I can't remember what that I can't remember what this leaf plant thing's called. But yeah, I love the edges. The edges are very nice. Very different to this Fairy Loot one over here. But let's have a look at the naked hardcover. This might be the prettiest naked hardcover I've seen in a while, especially from Page and Wick. Like I said, I'm not enamoured with them at the minute. But this is a work of art, and it wraps round and it's gorgeous, and I love it so much. If I open it out just like that, oh, I love it. I love it as a work of art. It is just phenomenal. I love it more than the cover. But this is perfect. But oh, so gorgeous. And the end pages, oh my god. Wow. Wow. January's book for me was such a non-starter. It's up on my eBay. It had typo. It's up there because it's not my thing at all. This is my thing. Absolutely phenomenal. And it is the same here on the back too. Hand signed by the author on here. We love that. And with an author letter. We love that too. And the title page. This is the figure that's usually on the cover. So let's get into the blurb. Well, you can look at this pretty cover. Step into the Colosseum at the Spartan War Academy, where monsters are made, immortality is won, and even a god can die. Alexis Hart isn't a hero, and she certainly isn't a god. All she's ever been is a survivor. The Fates disagree. When a blood test leads to her admittance at the Spartan War Academy, she'll have to do more than merely survive. Alexis will have to claim her birthright, immortality. But immortality is a privilege, one earned in the crucible of the academy where the heroes are villains and classrooms battlegrounds. While unyielding gladiators Achilles and Patra hone her into a warrior, the two brooding heirs to the underworld haunt her steps and her thoughts. Because where there are gods, there are bound to be monsters, and there is more than one hunting Alexis. And it is book 1 in the Villains of Law series. And there are content warnings. This is a story of dark romance and darker obsession. Please note that it contains themes that may be triggering for some readers. There is violence, depictions of murder, stalking, suicidal thoughts, bullying, explicit language, and betrayal. For a full list, please see the author's website. It's a slow burn, but there are open door scenes. Please take care of yourself. So, do I like this book? Yes. Have I read this book? No. It is on my TBR. I am going to read it next month. I'm currently doing arcs in April, where I'm reading only the arcs that I've signed up for. And as such, some of the ones that I want to read are pushed into May, but I love this. And to compare it, this is the Fairy Loot version. And it is completely different. Although they do have the kind of Greek, I think this one's more like Greek theme orientated. And the spread edges could not be more different, but equally, I love them equally. So have Page and Wick pulled me out of the funk I am in with their product at the minute? They have a little bit. They've redeemed themselves from January because it couldn't get much worse, in my opinion anyway. But this sounds like right up my alley. I will be happy to start. If I start reading this and I've ended up with 2 copies and I start reading it and I don't like it, there will be tears. There will be tears and the stamping of feet. But yeah, happy with this one.